wonder if he's just texting me. Ow.
I would have to hold this so that it's advertised. Yeah, that's good. And then the fucking hey, what are you eating?
It's a lollipop.
Hey, what the fuck is that? What the fuck?
A whole ass lollipop.
Ew, it's all covered in hair and shit.
Yeah, nasty.
Ew. What the fuck?
Stitch,
How do you open it?
Stitch eats ass. Bro, it took you so fucking long to say that.
Are you okay?
This is my fucking record scratch.
The fucking bangs got you fucked up, dude. Alright, I need my entrance. This almost broke that. I need to hold this in a fruity.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't drink it like that. Fuck it, whatever. Sorry, Lagunitas.
Oh, no, on camera.
Huh?
On the camera.
Open it on camera?
Like that, and take a swig.
Too late.
Welcome to the Free Little Friday podcast. What'd you say?
Huh?
Oh, that you didn't have your mask on. Welcome back to the Free Little Friday podcast. I'm David. We show the Moon Man Lawancio and Roy.
What's up, bitch?
With no glasses, so we have to refer to him as Chips Ahoy now. We're probably still gonna say Roy though.
No one's gonna know me.
No one knows who I am.
I don't exist.
Zooms in with the fucking contact info. Okay. Now you wanted me to try this this bang.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna fucking step on me.
Try the fucking. They're fucking tweaking. Try this. Nah, I want you to try it too.
It's for me. No, not really.
Oh man, I want to bang with my cousin.
We're bang with the cousins.
Please stop. I can't see and the fucking mask is clear.
Double D. You look like that one guy, fucking Vermin Supreme. It's not that bad. You overreacted, dude. I thought it was like fucking crack in a can. You were like, dude, try it, dude. You almost had a heart attack. Okay, so this podcast is not officially sponsored by Lagunitas, but Super Cluster.
Please.
It's a pretty sexy can. If we can get sponsored by Lagunitas, we're good. We're good. That's when we've made it. That's when we made it. That and what else? What would make us make it?
7 Select. Sponsor me. Peach rings are 90% of my diet. Please.
I might as well just have it in my bloodstream.
Yeah. My blood doesn't look red. It's orange and yellow.
My scrotum is actually made of the same material as the rings.
Oh, it's in my mouth.
Alright. What do you guys think are some non-money wise and owning wise ways of knowing that you've made it? Like think of something that's not money and that's not owning something that's expensive that like you think you've made it.
People ask you.
People ask to take pictures with you.
I mean, you could just dress really fucking ugly and stupid to get that. Like I could just dress up as Elmo with like a strap on for a nose, and I think someone would ask me. So that's that. I don't think that counts. Something else. That you made it.
Made it in what though?
Well, I just made it.
In life?
Yeah. I guess. Like something that'll be like, damn, I'm here.
People come to you for advice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good.
They want to suck your dick. Wait, what?
I get that all the time.
Yeah.
For my coach.
Oh, you should.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't ask. He just goes for it. All right. Well, what about like ending up on Hot Ones?
Oh, that'd be sick.
See, that's when you know. If you end up on the Hot Ones.
South Park, Simpsons, and Family Guy make an episode with you in it.
Man, they make episodes about everything nowadays. Maybe back then, yeah, for sure. But right now, dude, you could be trending for 2 minutes online, and they'll bring you up.
You're right here, folks.
I'm pretty sure Roy's already in an episode of Family Guy. You don't even know yet. We're letting it out to someone fucking illegally cast it on YouTube.
Since just bombed this animation.
Oh, poititi. Oh, Digi, mira tu carita.
Boy was eating a fucking
Viejito.
lollipop.
Straight up a fucking caramel lollipop. I told you to clean up, man. You left the fucking lollipop on the floor for Stitch.
How much I give a fuck about you, David?
Shut up. We have the fact that your hair looks like that Chewbacca hair. Fucking hairy ass piece of shit.
Wow, fucking rude much? How am I gonna eat this?
This beer's okay.
Fuck.
This video's okay.
When you say okay, you said brown sugar was good. I fucking died. Dude, I went full Beetlejuice mode, you know. I spell red. LSTR.
Oh, Beetlejuice. I'm like, huh.
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole? Probably 30 feet. Or just fucking
Leave him alone. He knows too much.
Oh my god. That's what peak human performance looks like.
Sure. What time is it? Just so I can have an idea.
9:42.
Okay. So hopefully we stop recording at 10, 40 or 11. Just so I don't have to edit too much.
You know what would be really funny if you still had to blur stuff and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's why. No, those days are over.
Those days are over.
What if I dig on my mask and then just shake my head?
I would let you I would let you do that and then I'd send it to your friends.
Oh.
That's
I mean, I can do it right now. I have a bunch of pictures of us.
Dun, 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 dun. Go.
when you're sleeping, I'll shoot you in the balls if you put you down.
Alright.
When David doesn't want to share it.
Forging like a fucking raccoon. I don't know who stores food for the winter.
Squirrels.
Fucking puffins.
Oh.
If we got a beer named after us, what would it be named?
Simp Lager.
Simp Lager?
Simp Lager.
Like what would it be?
The Three Musky Queers.
Musky Queers. We gotta include Billy.
But
and
he's
Danny.
never here.
Huh? Well, yeah, maybe like it'll show like 5 heads, but like one of them's just empty or something.
It's a fishbowl.
And then the other one's gonna like it's like on FaceTime. we don't include Billy in the fucking podcast. You just put Magikarp. The boys, Roy and David, we show Magikarp, and sometimes Yayan. We should FaceTime him.
Oh, you're sweet.
Well, he's probably gonna be like, wow, you guys FaceTime me for this shit?
Yeah.
Not for the other fucking shooting one or
Why are we gonna FaceTime while we're shooting?
We couldn't.
I know we were running low on time.
There's just no service in there.
I know. Okay, but the steakhouse.
Dude, that steakhouse was fucking
There's
scary.
no parking lot. It was
There was
so
no
dark.
light. All the benches were on like top of each other and
The
stuff.
cook is just waiting there for fresh meat.
Oh shit.
Oh god. I'm fucking terrifying. Artemis, he sees me. Come here, sexy boy.
What the fuck?
What you looking at,
Come
fellas?
here, boy.
You better eat me! What the fuck?
I think you scared him. I think he doesn't recognize you.
He probably doesn't.
I know, he looked at you. What the fuck is this fucking motherfucker?
Jason.
No, that's me.
Give him a hug, just random cat. Pulls with a BB gun and loads him out.
Alright, I'm doing nothing now. Because I don't want the boy to be scared of me. Boy.
Oh my god. Woo!
So adequate superpowers.
Adequate superpowers?
Invisibility, but only in the dark. You can
Okay.
fly, but only 75% of your body. You can levitate, only 75% of your body.
When jumping?
When
When you jump for 1 second.
Fuck, what else?
You can bend metal with your, but only when it's like super hot.
Oh. Or you can make really cool sandcastles, but like
But your parents are divorced.
your parents are divorced.
Fuck it.
Wait,
Slam the button.
Wait, that's my life right now, man. I can't make good sandcastles. What the fuck is this? Yo, Artemis is tweaking. Not tweaking, but he's like attacking nothing.
Oh, you guys know if you smell fire but there is none around you, that means there's a ghost.
Well, that means you have an aneurysm or like you have like a brain tumor.
Wait.
No, you'll start seeing the ghost and then eventually your legs
You'll
stop
meet the
working.
ghost.
You'll meet the ghost. You'll be the ghost. That's the news. Alright, what's another adequate superpower, Mauricio?
You can manifest cheese, but only when you give someone money.
That fucking sucks. I mean, I guess I can give someone a quarter and then I get some fresh J's.
You can what's it called? You can move silently, but only at concerts.
That's so stupid. dick is really long, but only when it's in your ass.
What the fuck? How you gonna do it in the first place?
I don't fucking know. Have fun stretching it.
Helicopter.
Oh my god. How about?
You can last for as long as you want during sex, but the person has to be either half your age or double your age.
It's fucking horrible. I hate old people.
What the fuck?
I mean,
Wait a minute! I was like, that's not dumb, man.
Yeah, double.
he's like, wait. Make the fucking and the fucking restart boot up noise from Windows.
Is there more to the sentence? Nope. That's the only drawback.
That's it. Oh, yeah. What would Stitch's names for us be like? What would Stitch's names for us be like?
Fucking, he'd call you like, I don't know, Stomp Ball,
Stomp hole.
Stompy Scrotum. He'd call Mao fucking Bone Boy.
What?
And then me, Fat Ass. I don't know.
Wait, you know what you said for my name? What you been say for my name?
Bone Boy, you're always giving him the, like, the little bones.
Oh.
And that's only purposely served for him because you never want to brush them, you never want to wash them, you never want to do anything with them.
It's not true.
It's been documented. Oh,
That was so fucking cute.
I know.
He's like fell and he was just like.
He's like, made it. Are you trying to jump over there now, Stitch?
Dude.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. There's your sis, buddy.
Long leaps.
Oh, look at him.
Aww.
Alright, I gotta go to the
Just goes in the couch.
Disappears.
You're a rage.
Stitch comes out, he has tattoos and kisses all over him.
He comes up with like a fucking, like a dog with like a bikini on. Fuck off. He walks outside. Just banging him in the porch.
Oh my god.
Alright. Okay. You get super strength, but only if your wife's boyfriend tells you you can.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're... Fuck.
What's happening?
You have night vision, but only during the day.
Stupid ass.
Oh, I elbowed Stitch on the head.
No. Oh, he's so cute.
Look at him.
You can save anybody from any accident, but then you have to kill them after.
You know when people are gonna die, but it's always 5 seconds too late.
Oh shit, Grandma! Bing!
Jesus. Or you can talk to animals, but it's like in a different language. Like if it's a Mexican dog, you're speaking Japanese to it.
What? No, you can talk to any animal only when your dick is in it.
Oh my god. Or you you never have to sleep. You never feel tired. But like the amount of time you're supposed to be sleeping, you have to be peeing. Like you pee 8 hours. You don't have to sleep, but you're pissing.
Oh god, it sounds like hell.
Holy shit.
I just have a catheter and a giant backpack. It's just like whoomp, whoomp, whoomp.
Gotta make a deposit.
Pour in the ocean.
Jeez.
You could dry up and die after like 1 hour of pissing. Oh my god. You know, I want to actually get bladder surgery and just make my like bladder take up half my my organs.
I want to get lung extensions.
What is it?
You like scream for like ever. Louder.
What purpose? Oh my god. Oh my god. What about X-ray vision? But that means you can see through like your eyes while you're trying to go to sleep.
Oh, your eyelids? Oh.
That kind of sucks. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, I think I got. Fuck, I take a screenshot.
Oh! Ooh, this fucking beer is just fuck. I swear, it's like the whiskey of beers.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Fuck. You can run super fast, but whenever you try to poop, you're always constipated.
That doesn't seem too correlated.
Okay, you lose a limb, but oh my god. Alright, ladies, calm down.
Poor Stitch.
She's
That you lose a limb, and then what?
Either you lose.
How is losing a limb a fucking superpower? What's the drawback to losing a limb?
No,
What?
this is a would you rather.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Next segment.
Would you rather lose a limb or never be able to eat 7-Eleven peach rings again?
Take the fucking leg.
Oh my god, leave me the fucking. Would you rather only be able to listen to people in an ASMR fashion, or listen to everyone like screaming in the same voice?
I don't know.
ASMR makes me feel weird. Oh no, it's either they talk to you in ASMR or they eat like they're in ASMR.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I take the eating one. I'd rather have normal conversations. You can just avoid people eating, guys.
I just put earphones in when they're eating.
Fuck. Okay. Who do you think is the biggest simp in Dragon Ball?
Ooh. Fuck, because Chi-Chi's a fucking badass.
Yeah, so.
Bulma, kick anyone's ass. Doesn't take shit from Vegeta.
Would Gohan be a simp?
Whoa.
No, Yamcha. No.
Yamcha's my favorite character. I don't see how he could simp. He is the king.
No. No, he's not a simp anymore, that's for sure. I think in Dragon Ball, he's a little bit more shy around girls and shit. But then he grew some cajones. Who's a simp then?
Krillin?
Hey, David.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Krillin's a simp, huh?
Krillin's a simp.
Krillin's a simp? No,
Krillin's
he's a
a simp.
fucking player.
How is he a player?
How?
He got 18.
He almost killed everybody by not blowing her up. I mean, yeah, it was still for the best, but like, what if it didn't work? He would have killed his friends for simping.
Well, I guess.
He has the most simp personality.
Simp is.
Huh?
Give me the definition of a simp.
Sebastian, the dictionary.
I got this. Alright, simp. It's like, you'll do anything to please a female. That being said, like, you'll sell your friends out, tell them, just like, how can I say this? You put their needs before yours, even if they don't show the same type of, like, they don't reciprocate the energy.
So you're just a fucking bitch. That's what you're telling me?
Basically.
Okay. Well, is that really
No, I'm not saying he's the biggest simp in life, but he's like the
That's
most
the
simpish
Mordecai.
in Dragon Ball.
Biggest simp is Mordecai.
Everyone knows that. The Mordecai
Who's the biggest simp in JoJo?
In JoJo? We haven't seen enough with JoJo. I wouldn't say that. Fuck, I forgot his name. Is it in the first one? It's John. Is it Joseph in the first one? It's Joseph,
It's
right?
not Joseph. He's not a simp.
No, he's not. I know he's not. Because he literally, when he saved the girl, he's like, fuck off, I'm doing this for myself. So it's like, no, he's not a simp. If anybody's a simp.
I think Dio's a simp, but for the other gender. You know, because like he said, oh, I need to kiss you, because when he kissed Gianna, what was her name? The white girl.
Oh, and he did it for his boys in the back. Oh yeah, he simps hard. I want your body. Yeah, that's a simp.
He's a simp.
Sorry, Dio.
Dio.
It's like, you fucked me in that castle, now I want your body. Like, come on. Come on.
And I was gonna ask when I came out of the bathroom. Like, we were all super.
I'm not blurring you.
I'm in the kitchen. Can I be seen? I'm against the wall. I'm not like right here.
You gotta just be careful.
And you better blur me. What the fuck? That's not my fault.
It is your fault. I got
I'm
you a mask
drinking
for a
something in
reason.
the kitchen.
Fucking turn around.
Fuck off.
Just take the cup with you to the game room or something. Alright, what was your question now?
If we were all superheroes, or if we were all like superhuman, what would our superpowers be based on our names? So technically, I guess we could pick like Seb. I guess it's either between Chips Ahoy or Roy, and then you would Broken Monarch.
I would have a sling. Because of David.
Oh.
But that's it.
Not even a slingshot, just a sling for your arm.
I'm out of rocks. Just run away with my flailing arm.
Fuck, is there a Sebastian that's like something like that, like a story like that?
The crab.
Yeah.
Crab.
Is you have big meaty claws?
I can either breathe underwater or I have like claws.
Made of human.
Oh yeah, or you have crabs.
Or I have crabs.
You just poke something.
I give people crabs.
You just shake your head. It's like, oh.
What was that?
The fuck is this shit? What are you watching?
Huh? What the fuck?
Is she okay?
She's like tripping.
Is she snorting?
Are you good? You sound high as shit.
LSD.
Oh my god.
This beer is too hot.
Shut up. Oh my
The salt is too spicy.
god. Shut up.
What?
Excuse me, man. My ranch is a bit spicy. Got anything softer?
Got any mayonnaise?
Dude, I hate it when people at my work will be like, fucking, look at a pasta, they'll eat it, be like, it's too spicy, I can't eat this, and there's like 2 shrimps and their fucking dentures on the plate. I'm like, yeah, fuck off, lady, you already ate it. What the fuck you want me to do? Cough that shit up.
Get it now. Now, is there lemon?
I just reached down her throat.
Eating pussy?
Huh?
Huh?
My pussy!
My pussy!
You're so dumb. That shit killed me when I was editing.
Oh my god, Sid almost stepped on my nuts.
He's onto you, dude. Dude, he wants to make sure you don't have kids. I think he's like seeing something in the future.
He's like looking.
He knows your kids are gonna be sips, so he's just thinking about other misery.
Fuck, I gotta do it, man.
Where are you going, son? I'm depositing this $5,000 for this one e-girl online.
Oh.
Honey, is it too late for an abortion at 9 years old?
Dude, if you
Some big black dude? Never.
Get it, Tyrese.
Steve Spurn, babe, you squeeze it, we freeze it.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Or like Steve's abortion clinic, today's mistake is tomorrow's steak. What can I get for you?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's delicious.
Oh, my teeth.
Fetal ribeye.
Oh, there isn't even anything like made. Like you can't like. Ew. You girls.
Ew, cuties.
You.
Holy fuck, men. Men. Girls have cuties. It's not like a kid. What the hell?
Oh my god, dude. It feels so late.
You're a fucking old man.
I'm old now, dude. I just turned 18.
No, you didn't. You were 21.
Can you say that on camera?
I mean, yeah.
Like, isn't the legal drinking age 21?
I'm not drinking now.
Oh, true, you're drinking.
Never had, never will.
Never have and never will drink alcohol.
Drink is for bitches.
Yeah, what?
Don't drink.
Imagine.
Drinking alcohol is for people with small peepees. That's why I'm a borderline alcoholic.
That being said, I can't even see my own dick past my belly.
It shrivels in.
What the fuck? Just turtles in and never comes back.
Okay. Would you rather have your eyebrows grow as fast as the head on your hair? Or have your
Wait, the head on your hair?
or the hair on your head? Or have your foreskin grow back every like month?
Grow back? Do you remove it?
Yeah.
Like daily? What the fuck?
Okay. No.
You grow
your
back every
foreskin,
month, like I'm gonna keep cutting it
Like,
off,
it
my nose
grows.
gonna come back?
it grows. It doesn't stop growing.
I prefer that. I can have like a tail. I'll just do it
I
around.
put my spare change.
Ew. Put quarters in
My
people with
meat
it.
My David and Goliath.
Oh, you're gonna just toss in smegma.
Oh, this gross. Stitch you out.
And start a smegma farm.
Those two words don't go together. They
my
should
God.
never be used together in a sentence like
I
that.
feel like I've cursed humanity.
Okay, would you rather speak like Carl Weezer or Sheen?
Fuck. That's Sheen talking.
Hey guys!
You was waiting.
Ultra Lord!
I was chasing. Stopping at the store, Gucci bracelet. With no hesitation. What's the hold up? Flying through the store doing donuts.
Shut up. Carl Weezer. That sounds like a rapper's name, honestly.
It's me, Carl.
Yo, he was straight thirsty.
Dude, he's like, what are you guys gonna do today? Your mom?
Wait a minute.
What are you guys gonna do today? Your mom?
This is stupid. Alright, guys. What do you guys think
What do you guys
about
think?
the Corona flavor
I was
that just came out? It's pretty good, huh?
Oh my god, dude. I was gonna say, like, what do you guys think about how the virus is, like, so many people are saying that it doesn't really have those fatal capacities that people say? How, like, it's like a 2%, like, death rate for people, like, either way. Like, if you're 50 and older with a really bad immune system, or you're, like, our age with good immune systems.
Just everyone in like the future, everyone's gonna have the coronavirus. Just no one's
Honestly,
dying of it.
if you think about it, you know how like some parents like, oh, I want my kids to have super strong immune systems, so I'm gonna implant their bodies with like, when you implant like the flu into you, like the flu shot, you're just putting a flu virus into yourself, and that causes your body to like form antibodies and like stuff like that, so you can fight it. But when parents do like shit with their kids, like do stuff for like like STDs, pneumonia, the common cold, stuff like that, it just makes their, like, if they ever do get a cold, it's like a superhuman cold, because like the ones that they had to get were from, so it had to be from something else, not just an average one. If you think about it, if they ever do get sick with like the common cold, pneumonia, stuff like that, and they have this superhuman like, immune systems, that could just like cause the rest of humanity to fucking die out because of that, because none of us have the same. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, man.
Me either. I blanked out. Not gonna lie. We'll watch it later. I'm just kidding. No. I hear you. I was actually gonna think that for today, we talk about Corona Conspiracies.
Alright.
And the title. Theoretically, I already put the title up. Or maybe I'll animate that. Or maybe I won't.
Yes.
So.
You guys hear that?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna move the tape.
Don't do it. Drop a glass. I fucking love that one. Okay, anyways. Corona Conspiracies. Corona Conspiracy number 1. What's that word? Nano-bots. Did you guys see that one thing? So here's my first
one thing.
the one thing. So, do you guys? I don't know if you guys remember. There was like this one news post or some shit about like how they've made like the smallest robot. Like it's literally, you can literally inject it into your bloodstream. It's that fucking small. So what if China has their own, and they're gonna use it to get into the bodies of the whole world? Now, think about how what do you call it? How hard they're trying to quarantine everybody and keep everybody away. What is that? So like, as very little people get affected by the little nano machine as possible, so that everybody else can get it. And then they're just gonna flip a switch and it's gonna be like the fucking SpongeBob movie with Plankton. And all hail Plankton, or whoever their president is. Can you imagine that? And then like all they get on quarantine, and then they got a bunch of slaves walking around. Can you
You don't
imagine?
even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why they're overreacting and they're trying to make other people not care. Like, oh yeah, don't worry. Everyone's like, yeah, don't worry. If you're healthy, you're good. They're like, yeah, because they want the healthy people to like get infected with it.
If you think about it, dude, like, if the what's it called, the ability to like be able to cut your head off and like preserve it, you know what I mean? Once that actually becomes popular and like it's like commercial, I think is the word, like everyone can do it. Imagine the black market if like you're a bodybuilder. Like you're gonna get fucking targeted.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, like a rich old white guy is gonna be like, oh, I want his body.
You're just gonna see Dwayne Rock Johnson with
Dwayne-
like that one Ian Malcolm's head.
Oh my god. You you see fucking
I feel powerful.
okay, what was his name? Alex Jacobs or something like that? No. Fuck. What's his name? Alex Jones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alex Jacobs?
Alex, I don't fucking
his
know.
body with like Sean Kingston's head.
Yeah. Holy
You're
shit.
a beautiful girl. I think that accent. Oh my god.
The water's turning the freaking frogs gay.
Fucking Alex Jones in a giraffe's body.
RSB said,
I am power. Huh?
Why is Ari Big sad?
because they told her we can't play because,
Podcast?
No
yeah,
Wi-Fi?
podcast and because the internet is fucky wucky, you know?
Fuck you, what?
Tell Ari I said hi.
When I told her, he said fuck you.
Okay.
That works too.
That works too.
Yeah, that would be kind of scary, but I can imagine that if we live in a society where that's possible,
We
I feel
would.
like body mods are a thing, and there's no need to kill people for their body.
Dude. Or, oh,
But there's a big jump between preserving heads and switching heads to another body.
that's
Like, I feel like preserving heads is a totally different story than actually connecting it to someone else's spine.
What communist leader is the
Hey,
one that
Dio.
preserved his body?
Dio was about to
Fucking
Was it?
Rasputin.
Oh no,
Wait,
Rasputin.
wait.
Did you hear about what happened to Rasputin?
What?
So apparently they're like, oh, he's a witch, or like he does witchcraft,
Mhm.
because like people were going to be cured from him, I guess. So they put him. I don't know if it's like a locked box or like they tied him up in a way, and they threw him down the river, and then they found his body. But the thing is, I don't remember the story too. It was my sophomore year. He was like in good shape, but he was just dead, like from drowning. But he broke through the locked boxes, something like that. It's like, oh, he was either super lucky or he really was like fuck, I don't remember if he was a witch or he was just perfect. I don't remember.
That's creepy. Like a fucking JoJo
Fucking
character.
commies? What?
It's like, dude, Bernie Sanders, he scares me.
Bernie Sanders.
Dude, yeah, he's like.
Oh.
I am in need of your souls.
You sound like fucking. Oh, what's his name? You sound like Obama.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boy,
I require your souls.
I'm here again.
Once
to ask
again,
you.
I am asking for a smidgen of coochie.
A smidgen of coochie. Ages were irrelevant, but the younger side.
Yeah, please.
49.
Please. 42
I'm
I'm 185.
What's up?
Ours says you're gay for not responding.
What?
I don't know. She's like said is gay for not responding, and I just hearted it. Just you
They hearted it. Wow, what a bro.
Yeah, because you
Fucking
are
simp.
gay. It's true.
Oh, it was a game. Oh, I won.
Oh, what a fag. Keep that in.
Have you guys do you guys think about it, like that word, F-A-G? Remember when we were younger, like it was alright to say?
You mean fag?
Yeah.
I still say it's alright to say.
I think it's okay.
I mean, like, there's so many people like, oh, you can't say it unless you're part of that community.
What the
Like,
fuck is it, the new N-word?
I know what the fuck.
no, it's like, apparently that word, it's like super, like, I
When
remember
your
like,
beater's gonna get a word like that? And everyone can say wetback, maricon's ours. Fucking beaner, frijolero.
yeah, it's
You
just,
don't get an N-word, I think of one. But after,
what happened?
Corona conspiracies. So, I forgot my second conspiracy. I thought about it when you were speaking of something. What were you talking about?
Thanks.
You were talking about like vaccines and shit, right?
Yeah, how like this, like a superhuman immune system.
Cool.
I'll give you the hugs.
Oh, I heard that ionization, like putting like those like cross streams, I guess, in the sky, is what causes rain, like when there's droughts. And I was thinking, like, why don't we do that? Could be expensive, maybe.
I guess, but maybe it just fucks with our fucking like weather patterns,
Oh, that's true.
and then watch it just like half the world combust. Oh yeah, I remember my other conspiracy. Second conspiracy. What if China created this virus to lower the population, and it would automatically target all the weak, and only let the strong survive?
Yeah.
That's why they didn't create something like Black Plague ass, but something that would wipe all the weaks and all the old. What if it was like actually a secret way of doing that? And of course there's gonna be like other infections here and there, but they didn't really foresee that, or they didn't care. So it's mostly for their country.
Mostly people think that it was created because like on a Lysol thing it says coronavirus, but I think it's like this is like a different strain maybe. Or I'm not too sure.
I think it already existed in the sort of sense.
You
You know?
did.
Yeah, 'cause this is from apparently this is from like rats. I mean not bat, like soup, like actual bats.
Bat soup. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
No, but that would make sense because you know how high the population is over there. Maybe they're testing something out, you know. And then a second one. What if it's a virus that doesn't kick in till after? Like everyone gets it, and then at a certain time it just fucking goes like.
Would it
That's
be
how
like?
viruses work.
Would it be like?
No, but like intense. Like it just lays dormant for a long ass time.
Would it be like everyone at the same time, or like first person who goes
Around, yeah.
to
Imagine.
the zombie apocalypse? We spent years on keto
Four.
nicotine.
And most popular theory. It leads to cat girls. That's a very, 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 very risky measure for the sake of cat girls. But the positives are just incredible, you know? If we get it, we get it. And then we've won at life. God will reward us.
This is the rapture.
But what if the Asians start eating them too?
Oh, fuck.
Because they're cats.
Don't put that in there. Don't put that in there.
You're getting a fucking loading thing. You're just like, oh, because they're cats.
That was worse than everything they said.
Would you rather fuck a girl and have nobody know, or not fuck a girl but everyone thinks you did?
That one.
Yeah.
The second one?
Because then I never tell them how it feels. Be like, hey, so, what was it like, dude? You'll never know. And then they'll fuck a goat. And then I've created a whole, like, culture of people that fuck goats, and I don't even fuck a goat, and I'm their leader.
Jesus.
As soon as I die, I'll be like, I never fucked it, and then I'll just die.
No!
What are your last words?
Bruh.
Bro.
You're a simp. No, but that coronavirus is weird, dude. I heard there's I think Washington and like LA have already gotten hit.
Yeah, we have I think a couple confirmed cases in
Well, there's so many people buying they're like buying out Costco and
Yeah,
shit.
dude, I'm trying to get fucking water at Costco. I try to get some toilet paper and there's fucking nothing. Like, come on, Karen, you have fucking 10 cases. Give me one. I need it for school. I'm gonna walk around.
Use your essential oils, you
I
fuck.
don't know.
Dude, yeah, let's send all the anti-vax people to fucking China.
To Jamaica.
To Japan. I'm gonna say Japan, but I'm fucking stupid.
I don't get
Let's send them
that.
all to China and be like,
No,
oh, let's see if it works.
Get
I'm
what?
sorry, fucking Wolfies keep speaking. No, I'm just
Stop
I'm sorry.
calling him
I'm sorry, I'm
Wolfies,
sorry.
ass.
I'm sorry. It's just I don't know. I'm sorry, Sebastian. Whatchamacallit? I don't get why most people flip out over the coronavirus.
People died already.
But it's really low. Like it's
People
not.
died. It doesn't matter.
I guess, but like it seems really extreme to go to like.
That's how you contain a virus. That's the reason why it hasn't gotten worse. Have you seen fucking China at this point? It's like a fucking ghost town, and like everyone's just in quarantine. There's a reason why you're like, oh, nothing's wrong, and it's because of what they're doing, and the fact that they're taking extreme measures and already looking for a vaccine. I mean, it just feels like nothing because they're handling it pretty well.
Well, I mean like. I don't get. It's fine, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, keep talking.
No, I'm irrelevant.
Keep talking. Keep talking. You can't just start a conversation and then ditch it.
Well,
No, you're not good at
That's
talking
what I'm gonna
to
do with
girls.
my kids. Wait, what?
You don't have kids? Hurry up. What were you gonna say though?
I don't know. I just don't get why people are clearing out like Costco. Like I don't know. It feels really like extra to buy.
Well, I guess that kind of, yeah. They're expecting like a fucking like apocalypse to happen.
Like
Yeah.
I get why like people are really like adamant on like people taking care of and being like more like aware of like not being too close to people, not being in too much contact and stuff like that, and being really vigilant and like that. But I mean like buying out and like just fucking going on a fucking rampage, buying a shit ton of stuff in Costco, it just seems like really extra.
Well, I think Costco already placed a limit like to what people can buy, so even they're aware that it's like, oh, well, chill the fuck out, lady.
Imagine they just let it happen, so you could just keep getting more and more fucking money. Like,
And another conspiracy that this is all just this was all created by the fucking face mask companies to make extra dough. The fucking water companies. God.
Dude, I really want to go. If I ever see someone in a like face mask or anything like that, I'm gonna stand next to him and start coughing my lungs out.
No, you You just pull the face mask to lick the inside and let it go.
Oh.
What the fuck? That's so extra.
No. You get a tissue. You cough into it. Pull it.
But would they really even let you get that far?
Yeah.
They wouldn't react fast enough.
You
I
have
know
to
the
do it
technique.
really fast. Like, I don't know, the way you say it makes it sound really slow. Like, if you slowly...
You get behind them, you pull it forward and drop it. You're just making me want to do it now. Shitty.
Let's go look for people.
I just go to China.
You should do that, but you don't actually cough into it. You just have a napkin, you cough behind them, and then you do it. I
You
feel like
throw
you'd
it
still
down.
get in trouble.
Oh my god! Imagine they're like handing out face masks. They pull out a bin. People start putting them on. They're like, wait, that's the used one. You see people like throwing it in, and just start like crying.
Jeez.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
What else? Fuck, what's another, like... Oh yeah, dude, whatever happened, like, remember the Las Vegas shooter? They never said anything else, like, besides, like, first aid coverage. Like, they didn't give it enough, like, media coverage as they did, like, they didn't give it enough justice. Like, he was on the headlines for like 2 days. And then, like, all the evidence that was in his house, like, his house just burned down. And nothing was ever said. That's crazy.
Who are you talking about, Chief?
Or
That's
like,
weird though.
what's it called? How did AIDS start and HIV?
AIDS?
Yeah, because apparently it was only found in monkeys.
Oh, maybe someone looked at
Fucking Tarzan be like, fucking, yeah, nice.
ha.
Oh,
I got a banana for you, little chimp.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
stop. You say little, it just makes it worse.
I didn't mean it that way.
What is your guys' take on like gun violence?
Same-sex gun violence.
I mean, depending.
Same-sex gun violence, abortion with Muslims.
So better question.
Horrible.
Better question. What is your guys' take on the fact that only guys who turn 18 and up, like who are 18 and up, get drafted?
I mean, girls are getting drafted too.
Are there?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
yeah.
To the casting couch.
Oh my god.
What's my first mission, Chief? Just sit right here.
Let me search this up. Because I feel like it's not facts.
But what do you mean, what's our take on 18-year-olds getting drafted?
Like, do you think it's
Ethical? No.
do you think it's
Not really.
adequate?
Hey, I just got out of school, let's go fuck some shit up. I mean, that's mostly like, I don't know. I feel like our population's high enough, and there's more of enough reason to just increase that age, the limit. I don't know. I feel like we can afford to have, because like back then, it's like we were a growing country. We needed men when like we needed it,
Mm-hmm.
And the lifespan age wasn't too like old. So like most like 30, 40-year-olds fucking died from like ass cancer.
Ass cancer.
I feel like now it'd be pretty safe to be like, I don't know, 20-something. Yeah? Like, why are you gonna get some kid that just got out of high school?
It's like, it's the same thing. I don't know where it is in like in Europe. It's like you have to be 17 to go to war, but you have to be 18 to get a violent video game.
I think that's why you can. I remember in government you're allowed to vote at 18
Yeah.
because you get drafted at 18. So it would only be fair that if you're gonna go to war, you can vote at the same time. Because it used to be 21, so it got switched once like.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, if you're old enough to vote whether a war is bad or good or well, you're old enough to fight for a country.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that's the thing. Yeah. Which I think is pretty fair.
It's kind of fair.
Like, but I still.
Do you think a rich person would be drafted?
No.
No.
I wonder why.
Rich people are very privileged.
I wonder if there's ever, in the past wars, has a multi-millionaire or billionaire gotten drafted? And if not, why? Curious. Like, what would he do? Like, I size him up 50. This is like your cover, Chief.
I don't get an actual answer as to whether or not women get drafted.
Huh?
There's an article that says
Speak
women,
up!
There's an article that says women may soon have to register for the draft, but I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't have anything. That
I mean, like, celebrities have to draft. Elvis was in, I forget what war.
I don't. I think it was.
Yeah, it's only fair. Can you imagine going to fucking war? And I don't know, like, who are you
Jason Derulo.
Oh shit, he's just like strapped in like 2 Glocks.
Shit.
2 Chains. Fucking Eminem.
And we were just rapping to keep them entertained. Like a slave.
Start singing White America.
Fucking Call Me Carson in the trenches with like a fucking, like a bolt action. It's just crying in the corner. Swagger's got like a fucking, what do you call it, those fucking bayonets, and he's just charging it with his helmet on.
He's got a helmet and an army helmet on at the same time.
There's just a bunch of smoke coming out of his biking helmet.
Oh my god, he's just
Oh my
like,
god, he's Viking helmet?
Viking
What
helmet.
the fuck?
Who's there?
Who said what it?
Okay.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Alright, so since we're no longer... Since World War III with Iran isn't a... Is it a thing still?
No.
Is
No.
it possible?
I mean, maybe. There's always opportunity for war. It just takes one bomb.
I mean, like, they just press the wrong button.
It
We're
was
fucked.
Oh shit, that's not AC.
It's not.
That's AC 130.
Oh my god.
Alright, so... What other country do you think the United States could go to war with?
With? Like, together? Or like...
Against.
Against, okay.
Like, I feel like the United States is most probable to go to war as of this point.
They're just most willing. They're like, fucking fight where, dude?
It's because we have one of the
Sorry,
best
square up.
military.
Huh?
It's because we have one of the best military.
What else?
So like, honestly, I feel like Trump just wants an excuse to go to war. He's just
Let's
like,
try to bitch it out.
war, man.
Come on, man. We want to use the fucking anti-gravity beam already.
Fuck.
China with our first fucking AR bullet. Huh? Excuse me.
You just cough on
Fucking, we have like black hole pistols.
Shit.
You just got the fucking pistols from Black Ops 2, like the fucking pack-a-punch, the ones with fucking exploding.
We already have a pack.
We have a pack of punch. It's in the fucking. It's in every capital.
We have like spray paint that makes a wall gun.
It's chalk. It's like sacred chalk.
Just slap a $50 bill on it and pull out a fucking AK. That'd be fucking awesome. Oh my god.
We like. There's like windows. You just repair them.
Fuck, if I get drafted, I'm gonna make sure there's cat ears in my helmet.
Dude, if I had to put like a picture of my loved one, I'd put like a picture of like
Dio.
Dio.
How'd you meet Dio?
Dio. Every time you open it, start singing a song.
How'd you meet Dio and the fucking Christmas saver?
Fucking Paluru.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be mine.
Yes.
Excuse me. Hey, hello.
Excuse me?
Excuse me. I am German scientist. Do you have any children to donate?
Shit.
Can you imagine just seeing a German scientist walk into an orphanage? I'll take 20.
Which one's yours? I haven't decided yet. I got a daycare.
Jewish ones.
Oh my god, it's so fun.
I got black, I got white, what do you want?
Oh my god. Man, they don't make diseases like they used to, man. What happened to the bubonic plague? With all the fucking, the sores that, what do you call it?
SARS,
Fuck, imagine seeing
Ebola,
that now.
MERS,
Fuck, like in a
and
mass.
then, what was it called? If we did have another plague, like Europe, they had, like, their rent decreased, wages increased, life expectancy increased, so much good stuff, because a third of its population died.
Are you trying to fucking like advertise it?
I start mixing shit with dog vomit and just throw it at somebody. No, I remember seeing something online where I forgot what, I think it was Poland or some shit. I don't know. I forgot which country it was. During the Black Plague, they were unaffected because they actually, like, they practiced proper hygiene. Like, they washed their hands, brushed their teeth. And that's why, like, fucking England was dying because they, like, you know, they threw their shit in the streets and whatnot. So, like, it was bad. And then, like, they were just, like, hunky dory, like, hey, what's wrong?
You wash your hands. And what's it called? Oh, fuck, what did they say? Like, but germs weren't, like, discovered for a while.
Yeah, they just were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That's horrible. For a long time, no one knew what germs were. That sucks, man.
Can you imagine not showering for that long?
Oh, dude.
Once a week.
Can you imagine? I wish I was in this generation and everyone's mouth smells like fucking taint.
Shit.
It smells like a hippo's
I've
taint.
always wanted to go back in time and just like see what it was like.
Why wait? Wait.
Just chug a brown sugar and spin 10 times.
If you chug a brown sugar and run in the opposite direction of where the world is spinning, you'll go back in time.
Dude, like, if you think about it, if time travel is ever like proven to be like plausible, it's like that means life is predestined.
Predestined?
Predestined.
Why?
It's like life is taking like a course that you were meant for, I guess.
Some time traveler comes out of the kitchen. I agree.
Or like, people say that if you put a mirror 20 light years in space, like away, and then like look into it with a telescope, you can technically see 20 years into the past.
Well, you'd have to already be there because by the time you go there with the mirror, you'll probably see where you were going from. Assuming you move that fast.
Do you think time warps are real?
Time warps?
Like
don't know.
people go to space, they stay there for what they think is like a month.
Oh, that?
And
I don't
they come
know.
back and it's fucking 2040. It's like,
I don't know.
that scares me, dude.
Why does that scare you?
Like, what if like you're in a relationship, you have kids?
Then I wouldn't go to space. I'd stay here.
Dude, that's crazy. Dude, no one's gone to the moon after fucking Neil Armstrong. He died in 2012.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Sucks.
Like, nobody knew, I guess. Only did my phone, but Stitch is like asleep. Now he's resting his fucking next to my nuts.
He's ready to stomp. God. Oh, I'm full. I had like one fucking can of beer. Can you put this away, please?
No.
Please. I think that was a podcast, my guys.
That's podcast? This
That's
is more like an intellectual one. No,
That's why I said we should have bought wine and just like chilled here and just converse.
Converse.
This is the closest we've had to an actual podcast.
I guess.
We should, you know what we should do at the end of every podcast? Do like PewDiePie does, like last week I asked you. Like that. Like last
We
podcast.
need a fan base.
Lip pie. Last podcast I asked you. Like we have a question that like we genuinely have to like think about. Like what would be a good one? Like
Where do you live? There's just a million addresses.
if your social security number was how much money you had in your bank account, how rich would you be? If you were like, I'd have this much money.
Get your social security and subtract it by 5 and put it in the comments. 6,890.
If you put your mom's bank account info here, you'll be entered into a raffle for a free iPhone 4.
Your
Mom.
address and leave your key under your mat.
Mom, I want a cool ringtone. What did you have to do? I gave him our socials, our social numbers.
Nice, fam.
It's like, what'd you do? It's the hotline bling. Oh.
Artemis scared me to death. He was literally looking at me with hungry
I
eyes.
saw him. He was ready to pounce. I'll throw his chip at Luna. Tell me if it's
I
okay.
will slap you. Was too lazy to put away the chips and just commenced to eat them again.
That's what happened.
What happened, fuckface? Did you lose?
Donkey. Oh my god.
I kind of want to watch that guy.
He's my favorite black YouTuber.
He's black? I thought he was white.
Huh?
I thought he was like a fat white guy.
Oh, he's black.
Bucky is wrong with you. He's a fucking black guy.
Dude, I saw his like wedding pictures.
That wasn't him.
Oh.
That was the joke.
Oh, I was like, fuck.
No.
This guy's voice does not match his personality.
Oh my god.
Here to hear, folks. Donkey, 100% black.
Is black. Eventually, I'm gonna have a YouTube award show, and I'm gonna make sure that he always wins best black YouTuber.
What about Grizzly?
Huh?
What What about Grizzly?
No, Dunkey's the best black YouTuber.
Grizzly's fucking cool.
He's okay, I guess.
Seb can leave now.
Huh?
He can leave now. If he doesn't believe he's best black YouTuber, go on.
Best Hispanic YouTubers, Lele Pons.
Oh my fucking god. Isn't she a streamer? Oh no.
I don't know.
No,
Dude,
she's
Lele
a
Pons
YouTuber.
is fucking
She's a
annoying.
YouTuber, she's a YouTuber.
Lele Pons is like, she's like the Amy Schumer of YouTube.
She's just fucking retarded.
Yo, I actually liked her old vines. They weren't that bad. But then she just kind of,
Came into her attack.
she went into a weird direction.
She was not representing her people's.
I'm Latina.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyways,
But here we are, representing our people. In
Dude, how many Fridays have we spent together?
4.
Really? 4?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of time.
Not really. We're just starting, my boy.
my boy. 2 Fridays later. Alright guys, we're ending the podcast.
Like, yeah, we're gonna go on a hiatus, guys. There's like 2 subs. It's us.
Making too much, making too many views. I think it'll be good for
We're
now.
gonna take a vacation.
I'm going to Kansas.
God. Ugh. Which Powerpuff Girl is most likely to get an abortion?
What's the green one?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's the green damn? Is it really that sad?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
She's the most likely to do one. But like the pink one.
what are they? Okay, it's Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles.
Yes.
Bubbles is the least likely to get one. I thought it was between Blossom or
No, I'm thinking like the more girlish one is the one that's gonna get it, and the green one's the one that's gonna do it for her.
God damn! And then Blossom is just gonna, I don't know.
She's like, fuck yeah.
I wanted that baby. Oh.
Scared Stitch.
Oh my fucking god. How much do you think Call Me Carson's tears cost? He should make, instead of like Gamer Girl bathwater, just Call Me Carson tears. And he actually like gets water and just dilutes it with a tear and sells it. It's like, he just puts like a percentage, like this is 0.1% fucking Call Me Carson tear. I'd buy.
This is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4.
No, but he should do that. He should mark them like just like tier 1, tier 2.
Literally tier 1.
No, we should send you a signed autograph and it has a teardrop on it.
Shit, oh my god.
For you can just put a mole in.
Yeah, I pull a mole off. If you guys want a mole, just sub. Sub and donate $5 and I'll send you one of my moles.
Can you imagine? In a little Ziploc bag.
Oh my god.
With some like little tweezers to like pick it up and put on their face. Oh, that'd be beautiful, Sebastian.
That'd be so gross.
Oh my god, it's funny as hell.
There's the fucking ideas we get, I swear.
Here, I'm gonna kick the table hard and see if Luna gets scared.
Alright.
3.
2, 1.
He thinks you're counting down to kick it. Luna,
Where's Artemis?
Huh?
If there was
The Chewbacca mask? Oh, the pillow?
yes,
That's so mean.
hard.
That's
Alright,
mean.
then take it back.
That would hurt. I take it back, shut up. Oh my god.
I would never do that. He's so cute. Where is he?
Who's the biggest simp in Baki?
Baki.
He's not a simp.
I mean, he literally like. Actually?
He's the only he's the only person with a girl.
Yeah.
That doesn't make him a simp. He doesn't like, he's not like crawling on the floor for his girl.
Wait, what if? No, never mind. I was gonna say Yamcha's a simp. He's not. At
No,
all.
he was a coward at first, and then he became a Chad after cheating on Bulma pretty
Yeah, I was
much.
gonna be like, yeah.
Yamcha's my favorite character, dude.
He's really
I've
dope.
been
Yeah,
saying
he
this
gets
since like
Poor
fucking.
Yamcha. He needs a girl. He needs to get a
He
better
doesn't
hand.
need a girl.
He needs a better hand dealt to him in life, because he didn't even get to go to the Tournament of Power or the fucking.
I would have loved to see him in the Tournament of Power, and he just pulls out a
know.
fucking
Who should they
baseball
have
bat.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fucking baseball, an aluminum one. It's like not even wood, he just kills someone. Kills fucking.
Like, it would have been cool if the whole time that he was like always training at like the fucking the The chamber, the time chamber. You know?
How many people was it in the team? Was it 9?
No, it was 10.
It was 10.
Okay. Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien,
Piccolo literally
Roshi,
took care of
the
Gohan.
androids, Frieza, and man, I'm missing someone. I know it. Go on. You forgot Gohan.
I mean,
I don't know. I already counted him before that.
Piccolo
Like,
literally took care of Gohan and like trained him.
Yeah.
Who could they have replaced for Yamcha?
Huh?
Probably Frieza.
No, it was cool to have Frieza.
It was pretty.
They could have
cool.
replaced.
Maybe I don't know what Piccolo. Was it Piccolo or Krillin?
Huh?
No.
I don't know. It was a pretty good team still.
It was a good team, but I feel like it could have used Yamcha. Like, for sure. If for sure.
It could have. It really could have. No, Roshi was the fucking MVP too.
Naruto's a simp.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't really care too much about girls, did he? I mean, I didn't watch it.
Sakura was the only girl he liked.
But like,
But then at the end with Hinata, like, finally like got to him.
you know, just straight snatched his ass.
Yeah.
Nah, fam. Leave the pink bitch with the emo boy. Yo, this shit is so fucking strong.
How much alcohol is in it? Like, what's the?
It's 9%, but holy fuck, it's like a brown sugar.
Really? But like in a fucking can?
I thought this was gonna taste like a White Claw because it's just because it said was like citrus. That's literally the only reason why I'm like, oh, maybe they made like a fucking like a soda water one. It's still good, but it was not what I expected it to be.
What does it say?
Huh?
Simp in Avatar.
Simp in Avatar.
It's fuck, I can't remember his name.
Aang.
No, what the? What?
It's the only character I know.
Oh my god, I fucking love Avatar.
Appa was cool as fuck.
Appa was the shit. It was Sokka. No, not Sokka was a simp.
Sokka's the girl, right?
That's Sakura. I'm just kidding. No, that's Katara.
Hey, Tara.
What's a girl simp called?
A whore.
Oh my
What?
god!
Just kidding. I don't know. What is a girl simp called? Is it the same thing?
A Sakura.
I mean, I think it is the same thing.
It should be Sakura.
A simp in Sakura.
I mean, what's the male version of a Karen?
Huh? Orion.
Orion?
Orion.
Do you really think Orion? Well, what about Manager Ryan from the Misfits?
An exception, of course.
What about Ryan Reynolds?
A god amongst men.
What about Ryan?
It's toy review?
Oh my god, Ryan!
Fuck was that?
Have you not seen that video? It's some kid who's on a phone. He's like, ha ha. Jumps, he's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh fuck my bones. Oh.
I'm trying to find this one video.
Don't even try. It's not there. I took it off. Which Greek god?
He's a simp?
Yeah. Zeus. No. Zeus is straight fucking like kidnapped people and just impregnated them. How was Kratos a simp? He killed his family. Killed his wife. What
Who's
the hell?
next to you?
Still.
Prometheus?
How?
He's a simp to the humans.
Hey, receive eternal punishment. I accept. Simp Prometheus.
What about Hephaestus?
Hephaestus? He wasn't a simp. He was just ugly as fuck and was rewarded a hot girl that didn't like him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Magikarp is not a simp.
No.
I don't even know what gender Magikarp is at this point. She is agender.
They are a gender. Dude, I found myself like whenever I see someone that like their pronouns don't jump out to me, I just use they, them. I don't want to offend them.
Trash, scum, and garbage. Just kidding.
Bitch, more, and yes.
Which Tetris block is a simp?
The straight one.
This video has made me cry.
We're chilling with a girl, and she's like, "Stop! I'm gonna come." We're chilling with a girl, and she's like, "Stop! I'm gonna come."
It just sent me, dude. I was just laughing.
What the fuck?
Or,
Yeah, you're a little shit, so you get that. You're so cute.
So
fuck, or this one. Little dog.
Sit.
what's this guy's problem?
The dog is just like, fuck.
It doesn't even move, he just takes it.
We should do this at the range.
Why is there only black cherry left?
What the fuck?
Just like,
Just hip firing an assault?
yeah. Or,
What the fuck was that?
Or a dog crying. You're so lazy to just keep it up.
ooh, a dog.
Sorry, but I must go all out. Just this one.
Fuck off, you better finish it.
I am.
If you're gonna drink it, you have to finish it.
I am. I'm not Sebastian.
What do you mean I
Ooh.
don't drink?
You didn't even drink the fucking brown sugar that we had.
That shit's nasty.
Just try it, dude. It's not bad. Aborting my cousin's baby vibe check.
No, you ain't. Damn it, so you suck dick once. You ain't gay. If you cook once, are you a chef? No, you ain't. Damn it, so you suck dick once. You ain't gay.
It's true.
It's facts.
But what if you do
All
it twice?
facts, no printer.
Shut up.
Oh, you wanna see some real speed, bitch? I'll show you some real speed.
What? It screams it. Ever hear this Eminem song? What the fuck? Oh, they cut the audio.
Copyright?
Yeah.
That's gay, man. I hate that.
That's right, Kevin, you're the small pea. No, I do not. It is 5 feet long. There's no way it is 5 feet long. It's 4.5. You're lying. Show me right now.
You fell into the trap. Steve's gay. You must see my penis. He's gay.
That's right, Kevin, you're the small pea. No, I do not. It is 5 feet long. There's no way it is 5 feet long.
The
It's
boys.
4.5. You're lying. Show me right now.
You fell into the trap. Steve's gay. You must see my penis.
Steve's gay. Why was the duck arrested?
Hold on. He didn't pay his bill?
He was selling quack.
Alright, you die for that one.
Give me the sword.
He was selling
How are we
quack.
supposed to hold up the fucking phone though?
The fuck?
Huh?
How are we supposed to hold up the phone?
How many Asian countries can you name right now?
Japan,
Kansas.
China, Korea, North Korea, Vietnam. That's it.
Thailand?
Yeah. What else? There's another
Vietnam,
country.
the Philippines.
Cantonese or Cantonian?
Cantonese, yeah.
Canton? What was the country called?
Speaking Canton.
Canton?
Canton.
Dun, dun, dun,
Florida.
Taiwan?
What? Chinatown?
What's that small island? That's
The Philippines, Vietnam.
that's true. I forgot about the Philippines.
uh,
But no. But I'm talking about the island that's like sort of under China. That Most countries.
Well, India counts first of all.
That's true.
Okay,
What
but
about
under
Russia?
it-
What about Russia?
Shut up.
What?
Russia counts.
How would Russia be Asian?
I'm just going to draw this hammer and sickle on this.
We can call it-
Sickle rig. Alright,
Does that
can
count
someone
as
just fucking stab me?
You don't deserve your legs.
Your kneecaps.
You've lost foreskin privilege.
You've lost penis privileges.
That's what happened to most children.
Can you imagine you go fishing, you actually get the hook stuck on your fucking head of your penis?
Jesus.
I'm not going to.
Wait, how does it go? Oh, it's down here. Okay.
You forgot how to do it? You're not a commie. You're not a true commie. I feel disappointed.
What? What happened?
I already told you, right, Sebastian, that I used to think that Call Me Carson was Commie Carson, and I was waiting for him to like make a communist joke and like act Russian, and he never did, so I was disappointed.
Well, no.
No, there you go.
No.
I know it's Call
I
Me
kind of
Carson.
did it. Wait, I did it. Look.
The fuck? That looks like the head of a penis.
Oh, let me see.
Dripping.
Let me see. Turn it over here.
Fuck. Let's get it hard.
Art is hard. Sometimes you try to draw a communist symbol and you make a dick. A leaky dick. That's life.
Dun 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 dun. Ding.
Hey Mal,
What?
can you turn off the camera, please?
What?
I'm not editing more.
Alright,
It's
well.
all focus.
It's all folks. See you next time on another banger podcast.
And remember, don't get Corona
Get Modelo.
or Lagunitas.
just
Or
some fucking
7
water.
Select peach rings. Please sponsor me.
Please sponsor me. Stitch is like, I second that.
Push the button.
Stick that.
It's the swords in the way.